Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and this is my whole collection, Project Pan. If you saw any of my videos from last month, you know that I decided to quit all of my themed Project Pans and go this route for at least the rest of this year. I may hop back into some of the themed ones next year, but with the illness that I had for a couple of months and wasn't wearing makeup, I just decided that this was going to be a little bit easier for me to focus on rather than trying to focus on a bunch of different projects and trying to film and catch up and all of that. So with that, we're gonna get into it. I have my handy dandy notebook. If you're interested, this they don't make this pattern anymore, but I get my man, I'm having trouble today. My journals from Archer and Olive. So I'll give you a little sneak peek actually on the inside. So you can see last year where I had like my November 2021 panning goals. These are all my empties for this year. I'm just decorating the page as I go. And then I just have like my eyeshadows, my eyeliners, so I can record my usage, mascaras, blush and highlighters, my lippies, 2 pages of lippies because we all know I love lippies, lip balms, nail polish, and my perfumes and body sprays over here. And then I just have my list of like what colors I have for my Clionadh magnetic palette, which I'll show you in a little bit because I did make some progress on that this month. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with actually I'll just go in order down my list. I think that's going to be less confusing for me, but I'll start with my everyday items, which is my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is actually a tinted hydrating gel cream with SPF 30. I am almost done with this. Excuse me as I lose my voice. I am right about here. I found the air bubble in it earlier when it spat at me. I do have one more of these in my collection, and then I have 3 bottles of Il Makiage foundation that I'll be working my way through. And then I also have my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, which is right about here. I think I have another one of these, or like one and like a smaller sample size one. These are just a staple in my collection. I go through them probably about every 3 or 4 months if I'm doing my makeup every day, which I'm not. This is the first time I've worn makeup all week. It's been a long week. Just to tell you what kind of a week I've had. I went to bed on Wednesday night. Wednesday night? No. Sorry, because Wednesday would have been last night. Tuesday night. I woke up at 4 a.m. after going to bed at midnight with horrific, violent, very extremely violent dreams, to the point like I got up and turned the bathroom light on. I have a bathroom in the master bedroom here, and like the light is basically right here in my face. I went to sleep with that light on and I tossed and turned until about 5 till 10 the next morning, when I literally had to roll out of bed and work. But I made it through my day. I just went to bed early last night, which didn't work out so well for me. And of course, for those of you that know, I have chronic pain. So I took my muscle relaxer before bed last night, and I took it at 8 o'clock. You'd think I'd be conked out by 9. Nope, midnight. So I rolled out of bed last minute again this morning, sleeping on and off. I'm struggling, and I don't know why my sleep schedule is struggling. And then all of a sudden it'll even out, and I'm getting up at like 5, 6 in the morning and singing with the birds. So I just roll with it. I don't know. But anyway, these are just, this one's definitely a staple in my collection. This will always be something I'm panning. So there is that. It's over here. And then that is my foundation. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about the eyeshadow I'm wearing today. And at the end of this video, I'll show you up close what my eyes look like. I know it's hard to see behind my glasses, and I don't know what my hair is doing this weird thing today. So I have the Mica Beauty Earth It's just a loose shadow. I've used this twice since I rolled it in and this was when I rolled in right away. And it is this beautiful, this could probably almost be used as a highlighter if it wasn't so darn sparkly. But it's a loose eyeshadow. Let me try to swatch it without spilling it. You can't really see it blended out. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you can see it blended out on my finger. It's just a really nice, like, soft shimmer. I'm glad that I am doing this whole collection because honestly, this has been in my collection for a while. I got this when I was getting Ipsy, whenever that was, however many years ago. And looking at this in the package, this really looked, it looks pink to me, but it's really more of a champagne, color. And I don't have the lid on this correctly, and I have spilled enough makeup on this computer if you've watched my past videos, that, you know what, we don't want to spill it anymore. So that one, Mica Beauty Earth, I've used it twice. So let's see. Last month was July. Okay, so this is an item I rolled out in July. I rolled out my Morphe 9S. I did get a little bit of use on this. I'm trying to find something to cover up so I don't blind you with this mirror. That should work. So this is what the palette looks like. There is a small dip. I'm trying to find the one. In this color, probably helps if I hold it correctly, hey. In this color right here, you can almost see it a little bit. And what is the name of that color? It is Sunday Vibes. So it's almost similar to what I have on today. It's a little more brown and taupey compared to the color I have in my eyes today. So anyway, I did roll this out. I used it 10 times. And if I didn't tell you, that is the goal for all of my items, is use them 10 times, roll them out. Because based on the spin the wheel, I have over 700 makeup items in my collection. We won't talk about that much though, but seriously though, I have a lot of makeup, and some of it came from Ipsy and whatever subscriptions, and then there's just Vicky shopping. So anyway, so that is rolled out. Did my 10 uses on that. I did get a little bit more, use out of my Clionadh palette. Let me grab this. Try not to see. We'll make sure, hopefully nothing falls out of this like my highlighters did last month. So I got a little bit more use out of this. This was my focus color right here. I'm trying to think, did I use any of the other colors? I think I used this silver one as well. So there's those two. I just decided I wanted a couple of extra colors to play with when I ordered my Clionadh Dragon Fruit palette. So this and my Dragon Fruit palette are my focus palettes for the year, for the next 2 years, until whenever they expire. They're completely panned, or however we want to say it. So there's that. I know I'm all over the place today. And so I got 6 uses out of the magnetic palette. I got 6 uses out of my fruit palette. And on this one, again, trying not to blind you. There we go. Hopefully nothing falls out. On this one, my focus colors were, I want to say, oh, here it is. Sweetened, which is this one here, and Strawberry Pear. As you can see, so this is the Sweetened, and this is Strawberry Pear. And they're both so pretty together. And then when you mix it with that silver or that green that I have in the other palette, it's absolutely beautiful. So that is my Dragon Fruit palette. Again, 6 uses on those. So we'll move that out of the way. And next up we have, I have my Mars foiled again. I still haven't opened this yet to use, so 0 uses on this one. And then in the month of July, I rolled in this Bare Minerals Shadow in Queen Tiffany. The cat may or may not jump up here at this point, which I'm hoping he doesn't. Because I really will have makeup all over here. Are you coming up? Are you going to do it? Why don't you go on the other side? Pets. Anyway, this Queen Tiffany, that is what she looks like up close. Try to get a little bit. He just jumped up. Try to get a little bit better swatch. Just do it, buddy. There you go. Like, he couldn't go around to the other side of the bed. He had to jump over here and walk. This is what he does in it. He jumps on the opposite side of the bed and then hops over me or walks over me to cuddle next to me. I love him. He is my toddler. So anyway, here is Queen Tiffany right here. A very beautiful, like, brown shimmer. I do love the Bare Minerals loose shadows. I know a lot of people don't like loose shadows, but I feel like with loose shadows, I can see my progress a lot more than just a regular shadow in a pan. Because I know a lot of people that, you know, they'll dig down to the pan, and I'm very light-handed with my products, so I just feel like I can see some progress. So already I have about that much progress. So I have used this one twice. And then moving on to eyeliners, I have my NYX Midnight Liner. I've only used this twice so far, so I need a few more uses so I can roll something else in. The color, excuse me, is Midnight, so it is a extremely dark blue. It looks black. It is from the Faux Blacks collection from NYX. So like that. I have my Girl Lactic Black Noir. It's just a felt tip. I have not used this yet. I am using my Urban Decay. This is what I have on my face today. Is the Urban Decay Amped. I'm not sure how I feel about this highlighter. This eyeliner. I feel like it makes me look like I have pink eye when I put it on. You'll see. You'll see when I show you the eye look. So I do have 7 uses on this. So a couple more uses, I'll be able to roll this out. I'm going to try being the operative word, to get up early enough tomorrow to do my makeup. So then I'll only have to do 2 more uses to roll it out. And finally, I do have another rollout, which is my LA Girl Sunshine Eyeliner. I did use this all 10 times, and so we rolled it out in July. And it is this pretty yellow liner. I've got a long ways to go, obviously. I'm not going to roll it all the way up. I'm always afraid these will just break, and then that's the end of that. So anyway, that got rolled out in July. We'll toss that over there. Still working on my Revlon Big Bad Lash. This is getting ready to expire, so I am going to probably pick up another one this weekend. I do have other eyeliners in my collection. I just don't know how good they are, and I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to do my makeup today and get all my makeup on and then have no mascara. So, and I really did like this one for being a drugstore mascara. I really liked the way this made my lashes look. So this is a definite repurchase, and you'll probably see this as an empty for August, and then I'll have my new one. And I'm smashing something. All right, next up we are talking blush and highlighter. So we'll start with the highlighter I have on today. I have used this for a total of 18 times. I decided to keep this one in. I'm really enjoying this, and there isn't a lot to it. I got this probably in an Ipsy bag. This is the Trastique highlighter in Maldives. It's getting to where it's almost flattened out, but I'm really enjoying it, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it in. and I'm going to use it until I just don't feel like using it anymore. That's the plan with this one. At the point that I used this 10 times and decided to keep it in, I did roll in another item. So if I decide to keep something in, I'm going to bring another item in to like work on, because I don't want everything to just keep sitting. So I'm trying to touch as many items and products this year as much as possible. So keeping that one in. And then I have this Coastal Scents blush in forever. If I get up early enough and do my makeup tomorrow, I'll have my 10 uses on it. I just got this in an Ipsy bag. It's a little tiny duo, so I could either use this as a blush, as eyeshadows. I do have this second blush here on today. You guys know I don't usually put on blush, but I like this brownish peachy one. I have decided that I might go ahead and keep this in too to continue working on it, because number one, it's really tiny. I could probably can it very easily. And I also don't usually use blush. I don't have a lot of blush in my collection. I don't have a lot of highlighters in my collection. I don't have cheek products in my collection. It's just, I have some, but A, it's not my go-to, and B, with my rosacea, I just try not to because I'm already red as it is. But I'm really liking this blush. So anyway, this has 9 uses on it. So another rollout for July, I did my 10 uses on my Pop Beauty blush in Bloom Beam. So that is what it looks like. You can't really tell. You can't tell, but usually I would just drag my brush horizontally across it. So up close, that's what it looks like. It's like a blush lighter. I don't know if it's going to come across on camera. You can kind of see it a little bit, like right here. So anyway, this was okay. This is not an item that I would go buy. Like I know I bought it at one point, but no, I'm not really loving it. I'll keep it in for a little bit longer, maybe roll it back in, get a little bit more use out of it. But this is one that, you know what, if I decluttered it, I wouldn't cry about it. So there is that over there. Still in. I don't have them over here, and I'm not going to open them based on what happened last time. But I do have my 2 Clionadh highlighters, one in Tropico, one in Pattaya. I believe it was Pattaya that basically jumped out of the pan and splattered all over my computer last month. And now it's in bits and parts and pieces. So I have not touched those at all. So we're moving on. Let's see. Next is my Marc Jacobs. I had in Silver Surf. I do have this on today, and I had also rolled this in for the month of July. This is the Julep Dusty Orchid Lip. I am loving this. First of all, I looked at this in the tube, and I was like, that was going to be a little too dark for me, but it's really pretty. So that is what it looks like. It's got like the, the moisturizing gloss in the middle. And I don't know if Julep makes any of these, but these I would definitely repurchase again. I really have enjoyed this. I've used it twice, so that's how much I'm enjoying it, is I've used it twice. Seriously though, I could tell with the first use that I was already in love with it the moment I put it on. So I would definitely repurchase these if they are still making them. So what I do is I put this on, and then I put Silver Surf on right over it, just to kind of give it a little bit more hydration. And I kept Silver Surf in because it's a lip topper, and I just figured I could just keep on using it till it was done, or I want to switch one of my other toppers in. So we're going for the Gusto on this one. I want to say, oop, there's a little window. I think that's a window. I want to say I'm right about here on this. I really can't tell because with all this shimmer in here, until I get some more use out of it, I'm not going to see how much usage I've got out of it. And I don't slather it on. I just kind of put a couple dots on the lip. So this one's going to be a little bit of a slow mover, but I'm enjoying the formula of this. So unfortunately, they don't make those anymore. All right, next item, another rollout that we did in July. And this is my Milk Makeup in Work. I did end up flattening this out a little bit. It's just that sample one that Sephora gave a while back. You could either use it on your cheeks or your lips. I chose to use this on my lips. It's getting that funky crayon smell. I don't know if it's always smelled that way. It didn't feel bad on the lips, so I'm gonna keep this in my collection for a little bit longer. Again, this is a situation of if I have to declutter it, I'm not gonna be upset about it. I did get some use on it. It's nice, not something I'd go out of my way to purchase though. So there is that. All right, we have my trio of MAC. Hang on, I didn't pull all these out. Vicky was not prepared. That's a nail polish. Hello. There you are. So I still have my MAC lipsticks in here. These two I still haven't opened. Cream in Your Coffee and Modesty. So that's what these look like. I haven't really taken them out of the package. Did I take them out? I did take them out, I think, last time to show you. I always have such trouble with packages. This is probably why I don't take things out of the package to show you. I do love the package with the little cherry blossoms on there. So this is Cream in Your Coffee. It's almost like a brown, pinky berry tone colors. So there's that one. I have not used that one. I have Modesty, which I have not used at all either. And this is more of like a lighter pinky brown. Oh, I love them. They're pretty. Alright, so this one, which is Creme Cup, I used this one time. So these, along with the Clionadh stuff, those are the ones that are just in here for the long haul. These are the ones that I would like to try to get used up, just because they are a more expensive makeup brand. I don't usually buy such expensive things, but they were things I had my eye on for a while, so I went ahead and just pulled the plug and went for it. So I have used this one time. I did like it. It was very, very pretty. And then I also have the two liners that went with it in the set I bought. Okay, so I know I'm looking at this funny. These are both lip pencils. Okay. I had to make sure that they were lip pencils. Try not to laugh too much. But I noticed that the lids were completely different. This one's not flat, and that one is. They're a little different. They're also, one's smaller than the other, so I had to make sure, like, is one an eyeliner, and I didn't realize it. No, they're both for my lips. So this one, who are you? You are Cork. So Cork I've used 3 times, and it's just kind of a brownish color. And then a Whirl I used 1 time. It's more of that pinky brown mauvey color, so I've used that once. I was really confused. Those lip pencils are like completely different, but yet the same. And then I have my MAC Prep and Prime, lip primer. I have only used this 1 time. So there's that. And then I rolled in a couple, actually I rolled in a bunch more just lip products. I'm trying here. The first one is the AOA Lip in Engage. Pardon me, I have not used this yet. I'm trying to figure out where to stick it on my arm. That's kind of like this peachy orange color right here. So no use on that. My arm doesn't count. I have also rolled in this Neutrogena lip crayon. I remember when I bought this. It was 2015. It still works. I like it. So the color for this one is Rich Raisin, which is that color right there. I have used this so far 2 times. And then I have this Bare Minerals Gloss, which, was this in a project before? I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I don't remember. Anyway, this, as you can tell, I think I'm right about here. Let's take this out. Probably tell. Well, now I really can't tell anything. Well, yeah, I'm gonna guess I'm like right about there. Still has that yummy smell to it. I have not used this yet, and this is kind of a pink shimmer. Like if you can, I don't know if you can see up close. You can kind of see this shimmer to it. It's pretty. And then I have my AOA. I haven't opened this yet, so I'm not going to swatch it. I have my AOA Lip Pop in Goddess, and I want to say this is like a peach shimmer, so we'll find out when I finally open that. Still working on my 2 lip balms. My Melon & Goetz Mojito lip balm, which I'm not keeping track of how many times I'm using these because I'm just planning on using them up. But I can tell you I have not used this peppermint one yet. It's still sitting there. I'll probably use that one closer to like when we get to the holidays and peppermint. But for right now, I'm enjoying my little summer mojito. And then I also forgot to show you the other staple in my collection. This is my Revlon Colorstay Brow Tint in Soft Brown. So this is another item that it's just one I continuously purchase and will always be working on panning. So that is all the items that I have rolled in and worked on. I know last time I showed nail polishes. I'm not going to show you guys that this time. I did not do my nails at all in July, so there's just no point in that. So wow. Yep. So anyway, that is my whole collection project pan. Let me show you my makeup look for today. Take my eyes off so you can see my eyes. So that is my shadow. I like it. It's pretty. It's just that champagne color. So anyway, that is it for now. Oh, look, I can see you guys again. So that is it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, ring the bell every time I upload a video. You'll get notified, and have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.